Hey there, what's going on everyone? This is Sue again. I hope you guys are doing well. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about the 90-day challenge, right? That I'm doing right now, where I'm actually making a video every single day, and I'm posting it up to YouTube just to help me improve my communication skills and my presentation skills, because I think that's a really important aspect of being a leader. You have to be able to, convey your message, and you have to be able to present to different audiences your ideas and your views, and especially if you're doing business, you have to be able to sell, right? And I'm in the internet marketing business, so there's not a lot of hard sales where like I used to do when I was working in the regular sales job, offline. It's nothing like that. But when you become a leader, and I'm getting this from mentors right now. Of course I'm not at that point in my life yet, but when I look at my mentors and the leaders in our business, when they go up to present, they just have a presence about them, and it's something that they've worked on for many years. And I learned this from one of my mentors. He said, Sue, you gotta do videos if you want to overcome your nervousness and your fear of public speaking and presentations and stuff. So that's why I took on this challenge, and I encourage you guys to do that as well. If you guys see yourself in the near future, or in the somewhere along your future, you're going to be a leader, or you're going to have a team of people looking up to you and listening to you and following you, then you need to be able to present, and you need to be able to communicate effectively. So the question would be like, hey, like, what do you talk about, right? My recommendation is just be yourself, right? Teach people, tell your story and teach people what you're learning. Whatever you're learning, that's a good topic to talk about, because just like you're learning right now, there's a ton of people out there in the internet world who have the same issues that you're going through right now. So let's say that you're in the learning curve. You just started this business out, and you're like, man, I don't even know what a capture page is. I don't even know what a lead magnet is. I don't know what any of these terms is, right? So when you find out, when you learn it, do a video. Just say, hey, I just learned this new concept, and I think it's really cool. I'm blah 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 and this and that, right? You just go into the details of what you're learning, and that's one way for you to just kind of give back, because a lot of people like to hear these simple stories, and especially for people who are going through the same struggles of learning and stuff like that. So you will be surprised at the amount of information that you can talk about in a video. And at one time, right, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, man, I think I'm gonna run out of stuff to talk about. But what's weird is, once you get into this momentum, see, this is the great thing about success. This is like a success tip too, by the way. If you do something long enough, right, for a consistent amount of time, and you do it consistently, you start to build a momentum for that. And it's just a weird phenomenon in this universe where if you do something a lot, you start to get more ideas all of a sudden, right? And every day I just take the camera, and I just need to think for a moment, and boom, I get an inspiration. Say, okay, I'll talk about this, or I'll talk about that. And sometimes throughout the day, I'll get a flood of ideas. I'm like, man, all of these great ideas that are coming to my mind, I can talk about in my video. So before I forget, I would just take my phone and I put it in the notepad. I actually write it in there, like the topic and just a little snippet of what I would talk about, and I would have like just 4 or 5 different ideas to talk about when I come to shoot my videos. So you won't run out of ideas. It's just it's just like when you're doing an essay, right? When you're writing an essay and you're not prepared for that essay, and you haven't taken the time to really study the topic and focus on the topic, it's going to be hard for you at first, because you're going to have writer's block. You're going to be like, you're writing, and all of a sudden you just like can't think of anything else. That's going to be how it is at the beginning, right? So if you want to start off doing videos like this on the 90-day challenge, just brainstorm a few topics, just brainstorm, a list of topics that you would be interested in talking about. That way you have, a list to go by, at least for starters. But once you get the ball rolling, and once you start to create this habit of doing videos every day, the ideas, you won't even need to write them down anymore. I mean, it'll just come to you, and you'll have to write it down so you don't forget. But I'm saying you don't have to brainstorm anymore, because it just comes to you, and that's what momentum is. It's just like, like a busy person, right? They're busy, they're like doing so many things, but then they're always getting more work because people see that a busy person gets the job done, so people tend to give you more work, right? And that's how this is too. Is like once you start getting into it, you're going to start to get more ideas to talk about, which is a good thing, because if you start to build an audience, a list of subscribers and stuff, it's good for you to connect with them and just give them, little tidbits of information and value, and just tips and stuff. So it's a good way to do that. And yeah, I encourage you guys to take on this 90-day challenge. Whether you're a good presenter or not already, it's just a good way to connect with audience, and it's a good way to be out there as well. So, if you give good content, you're gonna start getting more subscribers and start getting more likes, and people will start to recognize you in a small way, at least, until you of course get more well known. But for me, the 90-day challenge is just a great opportunity for me to break out of my shell and give me a much better, more comfortable in front of camera and in front of people. So that's my story, guys. If you guys have any question, leave it in the comment section below. And if you want to check out the business that I'm a part of, if you want to see the system that I use to generate income online, go ahead and click the link down below here and check it out for yourself. See if it makes sense for you, and if it does, take action. Make that decision to take action and join, be a part of my team. Come join our mastermind group. We can help you become successful also. We can all be successful together. Alright guys, until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, okay? Peace.